It is Friday the 20th of May.
Welcome to Swinemoor News.
Let's take a look at this week's highlights from our fantastic school.
Miss Rogers' class have enjoyed a craft day today.
They have carried out different activities based on the book Aliens Love Underpants.
Meanwhile, Miss Overton's class have been thinking about the body parts of different animals.
In Miss Stanley's class, they have been looking at the United Kingdom.
Year 1 children have been studying the different countries.
And Year 2 children have been looking at the counties and some important features.
Mrs. Jackson's class have been thinking about the different senses of the human body.
We see with our eyes, we hear with our ears, we taste with our taste buds, we smell with our nose.
In P4C, they have enjoyed writing limerick and haiku poems.
Tigers have whiskers, orange and black colour stripes. They have sharp, tall teeth.
There once was a puppy called Billy. His friend was a kitten called Lily. They both were best friends, but their friendship ends, for Billy got a new friend called Millie.
Once a young and intelligent girl owned a beautiful shiny pearl. She wanted one more to hang on a door, and then her hair started to curl.
And in 3-4R they have written detailed newspaper reports about the class life lab.
Year 5-6 had an interesting talk from Dr. Rodiger today.
Dr. Rodiger is an astrophysicist and she came to share some of her knowledge with the children.
This was to complement their science topic of Earth and space.
I'd like to introduce Dr. Rodiger, who is an astrophysicist from the University of Hull.
We've spent some time this morning listening to some fascinating facts and asking questions. Here are some of the questions.
What other planets have you discovered?
I am not a planetary scientist myself. I work on galaxies and galaxy clusters, but just this morning I took a look how many planets we know by now, and it turns out astrophysicists have measured the existence of about 3,000 planets that do not orbit around our sun. So we know 3,000 planets away from our sun and other solar systems by now.
Which planet interests you the most and why?
I once worked on some observations of Jupiter, so that's why I like Jupiter very much. Jupiter has a big magnetic field similar to the Earth's magnetic field, just much stronger. And so Jupiter gets northern lights just that Earth does, but stronger and in weird sorts of lights like X-rays. So this is where we worked on, and it's really exciting watching these observations.
Could you tell us what you do in your job?
Okay, I'm doing a variety of things in my job. I'm a lecturer at the University of Hull, so I teach classes and support students in doing student projects. We're organizing, running the whole physics department, and I'm doing research as well, and that is on galaxies and galaxy clusters, so the biggest structures in the universe.
Why do you think science is important in school?
I think science is important throughout our lives, and a lot of things we live with and rely on by now are based on science. It's a simple example. Everybody has a smartphone, right? And uses GPS navigation. So this is all based on science. And we are relying on this so much that we need you people, you children, our future generations to understand these things.
Thank you for coming in and talking with 5-6s today.
Thank you very much for having me. It was good fun.
Tell us about the tournament.
Well, all of the boys had 2 games to play each, and then all the girls played all the games. And I scored a rounder against Leconfield, and I caught 2 balls off Leconfield, and we all just had a good time.
Who won? Swinemoor won. We won 3, lost 1, but we all had a great time working as a team.
What's going to happen next?
Well, there's a second round, and it's in Bridlington, on the 28th of June.
Well done to you all, and thank you for coming.